morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Jambo, jambo. Habari yenyu, the sun is out, guys. So I thought I would come here and speak to you from outside as I enjoy this lovely weather. It is spring around here, but it actually feels like summer today. So really, really nice. And I am grateful to God for this lovely weather. And I am also grateful to God because of few people who keep coming here to subscribe to my channel, to watch my content. I'm talking about subscribing. If you're there and you're watching my content and you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for, guys? Subscribing ni bure kabisa, absolutely free. Press that red subscribe button down there, subscribe to my channel and join Team Baraka. And if you are new here, you have never seen me before, you are very welcome. Feel at home and make yourself comfortable. My name is Sharon Baraka, and once again, you are welcome. So in today's video, guys, it's a continuation of the video that I did about those of you who want to come to the UK on a domestic worker visa. Some of you were interested and they wanted more information on that. And so I'm going to be giving you more information on that domestic worker visa. And if this is a video that you are interested in, stay tuned, watch till the end, do not go anywhere.
My name is Lucy, I am a chef, and I have joined the movement.
My name is Jane. I am a structural engineer and I have joined the movement.
Jina langu ni Coletta, mimi ni mama mboga and have joined the movement.
My name is Sophie. I am a doctor and I have joined the movement.
You too can join the Optiven movement today by investing in premium property courtesy of Optiven. Our properties come with a range of amenities including access to water, electricity, well-maintained roads, among others. For every 300,000 Kenya shillings that you place as deposit or installment towards any of Optiven's property, we give you 4,000 Kenya shillings cash back. Join the Optiven movement today. Call us on 0790 300 300.
Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the eligibility process, what you need to do to be eligible to apply for the domestic worker visa in the UK. And one of the things that are a criteria that you must fulfill is that you must be 19 years and above, not 18, not 17, not 16, 19. You have to be 19 years and above. It does not have a maximum age. It only says from 19 and above. And the other criteria you have to fulfill is that you must have worked for your employer for at least 1 year. So you cannot go and get an employer, work for them for, say, maybe 6 months, and then come and claim that you want to make an application for this domestic worker visa. You will not qualify. So you must have been with your employer for at least 1 year. Also, you must work in the same household or with your employer, or you must be a worker that they use regularly. If you don't live with them in the same household, at least you must be somebody that your employer uses regularly. I know there are some domestic workers where they come and then they don't board with their employer. They come and they go back home to their own residence. As long as you've worked for that employer regularly for a period of 1 year, you should be good to go. Also, you have to plan to travel to the UK with your employer. You cannot come alone to the UK and seek this domestic worker visa. You must be traveling with your employer or their partner or their children. Sometimes it could be you're not traveling with the person that has employed you. Say, for instance, umeajiriwa na the wife of that family, but she's not traveling and it's only the children that are traveling and she wants you to provide that domestic care when you're abroad for the children. It is still okay. You can still travel as long as it is your employer's partner or their children that you're traveling with to the UK. And you must intend to work as a full-time domestic worker in a UK household that your employer lives in. So if you come with your employer, you cannot go and work somewhere else away from your employer's house. Do you know what I mean? You have to come with your employer, stay with them in the house where they live, and work for them as full-time. You cannot seek any other employment in the UK apart from the purpose of what you have come to the UK to do. You must plan to leave the UK at the end of 6 months. So this is not a permanent visa. And this is not a visa that will allow you settlement or maybe allow you to bring your dependents or your children in the UK. This visa, very clearly, you must remember, is a visa that you can only stay in the UK for a period of 6 months. And after the end of 6 months, you must plan to leave the UK. You are able to support yourself in the UK without the need of public funds. So that means when you come here and you fall into what is called a destitution, you will not be able to claim public funds. So the benefits that people who are residents here in the UK normally get, you will not be able to qualify for that. And that is something else. Another thing I want to talk to you about is now your employer. Your employer, the person that is helping you to come to the UK or making this application, because you cannot make this application, your employer has to be the one making the application on your behalf, has to be a British citizen who usually lives outside the UK. So not a British citizen living in the UK, a British citizen who lives outside the UK and who does not intend to remain in the UK for more than 6 months. You know, there are people who are British citizens. For example, mtu ameenda Kenya, and they are British and they get a domestic worker and then they plan to come for holiday here in the UK, they can now come with their domestic worker, if that makes sense. But it has to be somebody who is a British person or a British citizen who lives outside the UK and who does not intend to remain in the UK for more than 6 months. Maybe they're just coming on holiday and then they go back to wherever it is that they live. It can also be a foreign citizen who is coming to the UK on a visit and who does not intend to remain for more than 6 months in the UK. So again, you could be working for somebody who is not a British citizen, but they are a foreign national. They're coming for holiday here in the UK. They can make that application on your behalf. As they are coming, you can come with them so that you can look after maybe their children, or you can do the domestic chores that you normally do whilst you're with your employer. So when you come with your employer here in the UK, they must pay you the national minimum wage. I don't know how that works, because obviously you will have worked with your employer and they will have a standard wage that they normally pay you in your country of origin. But as soon as they arrive here in the UK, they must pay you the national minimum wage. And the national minimum wage here in the UK is for people between 18 to 20. So that means if you're 19, you get £8.60 per hour. And if you're 21 and above, you can get £11.44 per hour. That is the minimum. You cannot get below that. And that is per hour. That is the national guidelines for the national minimum wage of what you should be getting. So I hope that clears out. I will be coming back. If you're still interested with more information, let me know. Click the link down below. Leave me a comment down here, and I will surely come back and give you more information. For now, let me continue enjoying this lovely, beautiful weather. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. You can see the sun is shining on my face. I am absolutely loving it. And so let me continue enjoying the weather. And until I come back with another one, for now, I said, Baraka.